What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with part 32 of my Total Warhammer II modded Throgg campaign. So as we saw last time, the sacking of our Throgg gave us a massive amount of cash, and you guys remember when I said I'm bad with money? Well, clearly that's the case, because it's basically all gone. Now, to be fair, I spent that money on upgrading various settlements to level 5, which I think was sort of worthwhile, or at least it should pay dividends eventually, but we will once again have to worry about our money very, very soon, unless we can sack something else that would erase the money problems more or less for good. If we can get rid of these vampire territories that are threatening Kislev right here, we can get rid of this particular small army here and start building our freaking all Finmare army. I've been waiting to get that on the field for a while, and I really can't wait. I do want to, however, now start every turn. I want to start checking for a good Finmare to start leading our Finmare. And I don't think it's any of these guys. Well, actually, Irresolute is not bad. Plus 25 campaign movement range, that's not bad, but I wonder if there are better ones. Yeah, these guys are just going to have Finmare. They're probably not going to have any mammoths in their army. I mean, I guess we could put a couple monsters in their army, in theory. I'll think about it. I will think about it. It really depends on what we do in terms of... I mean, if all of the Finmare are buffed by a single red line skill, we would probably have to pick another one. I guess we could give them some Manticores for flying support, since I'm not really using Manticores anywhere else. Might as well, right? I mean, what else would we have with them? I think everything else is spoken for. We're going to have a Skinwolf army later, and then a Super Whaler army as well. So I think that's the only real option for the Finmare. Anyway, let's end this turn, I think. I believe I've done everything as usual. Now Throgg is poised to start attacking the Vamps over here, now that the Goromadni army here is dead. And we have Mr. Sirtha Ek on approach, getting ready to bring those chariots to bear. That'll be nice. Wait, was I going to give either of you a buff? Now, the Frozen Flesh Ripper slash the, you guys aren't named. Okay, yeah, you're not named. Just regular Norsca and Ice Wolves. You guys already have the Frostbite, so we can't give you anything that'll give you a buff, which means we can only give you the Bestial Gift of the Eagle. But the Hounds, you know what? We could give the Hounds Hound buffs, can't we? No, we can't, because we have insufficient materials. And why do I want to give the Hounds Hound buffs? Because it's the it speaks for itself, right? Anyway, let's end this turn, and then let's proceed. We'll start by giving them some Hound buffs. Eatane is now as strong as us, and so is the Order of Lore Masters. I kind of fear for the Dark Elves, because if they die, basically the entire world is going to be gunning for us. Especially as we're sort of... Oh, did you just really block Throgg's army? I freaking... That's a level 37 Banshee. She's gonna follow us all day, isn't she? Oh, that's going to be so annoying. She's just going to run after Throgg and succeed with the stop army every turn. Ooh, Crackerjack has been destroyed. We won't have to go back there. Perfect. Okay, that really works out. We got Crafters barding the armor from Marauder Chariots and Marauder Cavalry. That's good, because you guys are on approach to the Goromadni to start farming them. Ostland, you are rebelling. Okay, that should be fine. The stack will just get itself killed. Now, what are we going to research next? I believe I had something I wanted to research next last episode, but I no longer remember what it was. I guess it was Horse Feast. The extra 10% campaign movement range. Certainly helps. And I guess we might as well get Secrets of the Finmare as well. Wait, what? Is this a bug? Yeah, this is a bug. Wait, so which one do we have available? It's just these two, right? I no longer remember. Okay, either way. I don't think... Wait, this won't work, will it? Can we cheat like this? No, we can't. Okay. I wouldn't have done so anyway. I was just curious if we could select it of either regardless of the fact that we haven't completed the missions. Anyway, we're gonna go Horse Feast first, then we're gonna go Secrets of the Finmare, just so we can get ready for our Finmare army, and then we'll keep building right after that. I wish that there was a special tech coming out of Kislev, but there isn't. It's a little bit disappointing. Come on, they're gonna be their own army. Let's see. Now, here in the Hell Pit, I guess we need a growth building more than anything else, don't we? Because it's going to take a long time to reach what we need. Yeah, growth it is, and then we'll fix it up with whatever else we can. Oh, no. Beastmen. Don't tell me you're going to come in here and destroy the Goramadni. If these guys start attacking the Goramadni, I think what we'll have to do... Are they at war with them? I can't tell. Huh. Yes, they are. Oh, no. No. Okay, we're gonna have to kill them. That is so irritating. We don't really have an answer for the Minotaurs in this army. I guess the Horsemaster are gonna have to take care of it. Oh, speaking of this army, while we're at it, let's give the Norscan Warhounds their Hound buffs. This will give them the Discourage, Greatly Lower Leadership, and a melee attack increase. And I certainly like that. Let's do that. There we go, and same to you, Beasts of Tashnar. There you go, the Hounds are hounding. Now, Throgg, you can still move it a bit? No, you can't move at all. That was a perfect block, basically. You can't move at all. Oh, man, I really hope that this hero gets a critical failure and just leaves Throgg alone. Otherwise, this is, oh, it's gonna be unfortunate. Anyway, oh, we should also try to put the Tormentor Sword on somebody else soon, just to give Throgg something else. Gotta keep my eye on that. Anyway, you can get out of this stance. Wait, can Throgg at least change stances? No? Really? He can't go back into normal stance, but he's been blocked. Kind of silly. But okay. Okay, game. And we're losing a lot of cash. Wolfric, let's go and destroy Artois for good. This should, I hope, be auto-resolvable now. Let's go. I should also keep an eye out on the elves. These guys are still sailing away, so that's fine. You, right here. We don't need to fight this again. I hope that the Feral Mammoth doesn't die. I'm gonna quick save it just in case I don't trust it. Now we're fine, okay. And we're going to raise once for the Serpent, because the Serpent is at 60 out of 60, which means that if we raise for the Hound now, it'll drop below level 2, and I don't like that right now. So raise for the Serpent. There we go, and then we'll go raise for the Hound the next couple of times until we get the Hound to near maxed, and then we gotta go Crow. We gotta go Crow ASAP right after that, because all of our monsters are waiting on Crow buffs. It's weird how some units would get, like, a decent buff out of pretty much anything, like the Zerkers, whereas most of the monstrous units really only benefit a lot from the Crow buffs. So it's kind of... yeah, I wish that there were better options in the monstrous, or is it monstrous or greater monstrous or whatever the hell it's called? Yeah, it's just monstrous. Like, Apex Magic doesn't feel worth it to me. I mean, maybe, even if it is a decent buff, or even if it is a decent effect with the Frostbite and the free explosion. Let's see, end melee around self-effects enemies in range, duration 5 seconds. Wait, are you telling me you can use this every 15 seconds? Deals 5 and 5 damage per second for 5 seconds. Is it to each individual entity that it hits? So I take it if you're surrounded by a unit of like 100 entities, that's a little bit better. Maybe it wouldn't be too bad on trolls, I don't know. But generally, I think that the mammoths and stuff, because of their low melee defense, all really benefit from the melee defense and physical defense provided by the Crow, much more than anything else. They already have insanely high melee attack, which makes the Hound buffs relatively useless. Anyway, it's enough of that. Wolfric, you got yourself yet another level up. Hopefully, you will get strong enough to actually fight or die. There we go. Let's take that, just to try to increase his damage a little bit. I was really disappointed with how easily the Grail Guardians brought him down. I feel like he should have been able to kill them. And I feel like stand or die wouldn't have changed his situation too much. I mean, yes, it would have buffed him up from 51 plus 15, right? Yeah, so to 66. But I still feel like they would have destroyed him. If he had killed them quicker, on the other hand, that might have changed things. I'm not entirely sure. I guess we'll see. Plus, he doesn't have hard to hit, which we will get him later. We also need to get him Scarred Veteran so he has even more HP and more Wound Maker, as well as Hunter of Champions, although obviously that would not have helped him in his fight. Anyway, now that Castle Artois is gone, and oh, it looks like Gisoro has been taken by these guys. It's a little bit annoying because I was going to sack that. I guess, wait, you're going to go into your own stance. I guess we're gonna hit Baston next. It's got a reasonably decent garrison, but we should get a reasonably decent amount of cash for destroying it. Now, who else needs to move? Throgg can't. Wilfred can't. Sirtha's moved. You, my friend, are just gonna sit, and we're running out of money, so I don't want to spend too much cash. And we can't spend any cash anyway because it's all been wasted. I do, however, want to give a gift to Harganeth. Where are you, Harganeth? Oh, wait, no, we did this last episode. We got the defensive alliance, so we don't need to give them gifts anymore. Beautiful. And let's see, what's strength rank? Harganeth's at 28 now. Wow, they used to be 1. Oh no, they're getting absolutely destroyed by elves. I mean, other elves. Oh, that's not good. Our only allies. Hopefully they can survive until we invade Ulthuan. Anyway, let us send some mages out to steal some tech, though, because we do need that to keep going. You, I guess, oh, we're gonna have to move you out here. Can you guys move away from this? Let's start annoying you guys. Steel tech. Wait. Oh yeah, you're out of steels. So what are you? You're also out of steels. Everybody steel tech, please. There we go. That's a success. You are gonna move down here, and I want to move away from Castle Baston just because we're about to attack it. And you're also succeeding. Good. Both of you good. Pact indeed. All right. Now you get wound, I guess. I mean, nothing else is gonna help us. I guess we could get Taint the Soil. But it's not like we're gonna get enough Chaos Corruption here for it to matter anyway. And you, Torvaldek, are now immortal. Isn't that lovely for you? Costing us a little bit too much money, but whatever. Frisky, keep annoying these guys. At least you're immortal as well. And you succeed, and we are at now Steel Tech 3. And are these the only sorcerers alive? I think it's just these 4. Skill points, that's Throgg, isn't it? Now we're saving that. And I guess we're gonna end this turn again and just pray that you don't get blocked again. Don't you dare, Banshee, I'm watching you. Nagaron, Harganeth. Man, how did they lose so many armies? Trade agreement broken, Wintertooth, and Von Karstein. Really? She blocked it? He's stuck here, basically. That's what the game is telling us right now. Okay, I think we're gonna have to summon an agent to annoy her. And she just succeeded again with Throgg at... he had the 50% buff, i.e. the minus 50% to success rate on her. Wow. Infuriating. That's not gonna happen, buddy. Did you just get destroyed by the beastmen? No, it doesn't look like it. Unless they move next. They do move next, and they did attack. Oh, frickin' beastmen. Oh, did they lose? Where'd they go? Oh, beastmen. Where'd you go? Wait, Dietershofen, you just got damaged. Alright, vampire's gonna attack us soon. Oh, that'll be a fun fight. Basic garrison against basic vampire army, right? Unless they get something nasty in here. Guess we'll see. You, Sirtha. Are the beastmen still here? Because if they are... Yes, they are. Okay, here's the problem. They're still at war with these guys, so if we sack this, they're going to attack it. Here's the other problem. If we attack them and take too much damage, then these guys will attack us immediately and try to clean up. I hope that they don't have a secret full stack around here somewhere, because we still have to destroy these guys. Sorry, Beastmen. I would have loved to ally with you because I feel like the Beastmen would follow Throgg, but you're in the way. And frankly, the Beastmen should respect this move. Let's kill you. Oh, he's gonna be able to move away, isn't he? But he's too scared to attack this. But I don't see why. His army should win. I feel like we should be able to catch him nonetheless. Is he at war with anybody else? No, just the Gormadi. Okay, damn it. Alright, Sirtha, looks like you're gonna have a fight against the Beastmen now. Yeah, declare war. It's annoying, but what can you do? And here we go. Oh, they can't run away. Okay, this should be a fun fight. We're gonna take a lot of damage to those Cygors, and especially those Minotaurs. Can't get into a protracted engagement with them. We're gonna have to use our chariots to just try to kill all the Ungor raiders without getting caught by the Minotaurs, while the Marauder Horse Masters kill them. So this should be pretty interesting and very micro-intensive. It's gonna be hard to control. Alright, let's see. Hopefully it's fun. Alrighty, here we go. Cirtha's highly mobile army versus the beastmen. This should be a pretty interesting matchup, although there are some deficiencies due to the fact of the enemy starting in this giant pile of trees. Of course, beneficial to the beastmen, not so beneficial to us because all of our units are freaking cab. Therefore, they're all large. They will suffer the debuffs being fighting in the trees. The ranged cav will miss more shots, and their shots are far fewer than those put out by the regular missile infantry. And yeah, just highly not so good for us. But we should be able to make it through. Now, we have a pretty simple setup with the Vanguard deployed horsemen, horsemasters. I keep wanting to call them horsemen. Well, they are, but you know, horsemasters forward just to try to get some shots in on the enemy as fast as possible. Cygors are going to be chucking rocks immediately at them. The Shaman Sorcerer is also moving in. We also have our Beasts of Tashnar and the other hounds and wolves all the way in the back. The reason for this is we want to get the Beasts of Tashnar attacking the Cygors. They are anti-large, and now they do have that leadership debuff, so that should be pretty good. In addition to that, we should have our Sorcerer pop a final transmutation on one of the Cygors or another debuff just to try to kill them as fast as possible for when the Beasts of Tashnar come in. Looks like the enemy is going to try to countercharge us with some of those Warhounds, but of course our Marauder Horsemaster should be around as fast, if a little bit slower than them. And either way, if these guys actually charge, they'd get wrecked in melee. Now, we got a pretty decent cast of Gehenna's Golden Hounds off, and it looks like a bunch of enemy gores are dropping here, and we're getting some javelins coming in, but you can see a lot of them are landing really wide. Like, what the hell is this? Why would you throw javelins here? Oh, they're just hitting trees and bouncing off. Yeah, that was another issue that I was talking about. But that's okay. Our chariots are also slowly... Where the hell are you, chariots? Oh, they're all the way over here. I missed them in the trees. They're also slowly starting to come in. Fortunately, the enemy has sort of foolishly separated its host with all of its melee in the center together with the Minotaurs and the Spearmen herd. I guess that is good in the fact that they are protecting their Cygors, but all of their range units are sort of unprotected. These ones being on the side here, thus our chariots will be able to charge them all. Now, the main goal for this battle, well, other than to win, is going to be to try to get a duel between Cirtha and this Beast Lord. I'd love for Cirtha to actually win a duel against an enemy Lord, and since this is a generic Lord, I'm a lot more confident in his ability to do that. Now, I also accidentally sent in this Shaman Sorcerer. I didn't actually try to send him in. I cast a final transmutation on the Cygor, but it felt like the cast was actually possible from here, but the Chariot Shaman Sorcerer kept moving. I might have accidentally ordered him to charge the Cygor instead. I'm not entirely sure. But what ended up happening clearly was not what we wanted with all of the Minotaurs surrounding this poor chariot. Really what you don't want. But that's okay. Fortunately, the enemy lord is moving out ahead all alone, which does mean we should be able to catch him with Cirtha, and that's exactly what I've been wanting. In the meantime, the enemy Cygors do get charged. The Frozen Flesh Rippers and the Beast of Tashnar attacking the Cygor. And look at his HP drop very, very quickly between the final transmutation and those anti-large units, plus the leadership debuff coming in. Means this Cygor is already routing. That was a really quick route. Usually SFO is reasonably faster at this sort of thing, and that routed so quick, I was pretty happy. Now, I was not happy with how quickly the Shaman Sorcerer got damaged, but it's not surprising. He doesn't have a lot of melee defense, and he is a large target in the trees on top of it with all of the enemy Minotaurs here. So, instead, we are going to countercharge with our Marauder Horsemasters just to try to basically block the enemy as much as possible and keep our caster alive. It would be really annoying for him to die here and just to have to re-recruit another one, even though we would be able to recruit another one at rank 15, so it wouldn't be a huge problem. You know, I'd prefer not to lose him nonetheless. Now, over here, we finally got a duel between the Cirtha and the Lord. I'm really happy about this. It looks about even for now. I actually think that Cirtha's taking more damage to our own javelins coming in. Look at all those javelins in his poor horses. And I actually didn't tell our units to do this. I think it's because they have skirmish mode on. I told them to attack these Minotaurs over here, and you can see a lot of the javelins sailing by and even more slamming into this tree because apparently the tree's hitbox is gigantic and every single javelin has to hit it. Oh my god. Yeah, wow. One of the javelins hit right here and still it counted as hitting the tree. Kind of obnoxious. Oh well. Yeah, so I was telling them to hit these guys, but I guess these guys were a little bit too far, and therefore they started hitting the Beast Lord, and therefore started hitting Surtha. They're about even right now, but Surtha will have lost his charge bonus, and we are going to have to move him a little bit forward to sort of regain that charge bonus. In the meantime, one of the enemy Cygors has dropped, and we are trying to chase the other one around here. Although it's a little bit hard to catch it with the Angor Spearman herd still protecting it. What I probably should have done is, instead of withdrawing all of our wolves, just had them kill the Angor Spears as they were debuffed. Speaking of killing things, instead of using the Marauder Horsemasters on this flank as range units, we are going to charge them into the Angor Raiders. They are anti-infantry after all, and they have fairly decent melee buffs. They're just too fragile to normally act as shock cav, but against a unit like Angor Raiders, they should be able to take care of business just fine. In the meantime, on this flank, the chariots have gone in, and though they are weak in the trees, they are certainly able to take care of some Angor Raiders, especially with the help of the Norscan Wolfhounds chasing those units around. We can also see them attacking these ones, but not killing too many of them, despite the frostbite and the fact that this is a great matchup for them. Unfortunately, it is apparent that chariots aren't that great at chasing, but hey, what can you do? Now, this chariot took quite a bit of damage, and I think that was due to being surrounded by these Minotaurs, but fortunately, now that it's out, it's not going to be too much of a concern. And let's see, is our caster... No, our caster is unfortunately still stuck in the middle of the press here. Surtha, however, is not stuck. He's going to move away so that he can recharge and continue his little duel against this Beast Lord. Here he comes through these trees. It would be really cool if chariots could knock trees down. The same with monsters. Hey, where you going, buddy? Come back here. Where are you going? There we go. A nice little charge by Surtha. These guys are still going to chuck their javelins at him. Oh, and this time they're hitting him quite a bit more than before. And, ooh, yeah, he's dropping. But I think that's him dropping to the javelins quite a bit more than he was to Surtha. But Surtha still did a decent job. He didn't die, and it looks like he did win the duel. Plus, he did take a lot of damage to friendly fire himself. So there we go. We finally got him a win. Good job, Surtha. I bet you've been upset this whole time. But now the meme army is sort of coming into its own, especially against these as a sort of second-line army, dealing with the weaker enemy forces, as opposed to, like, endless stacks of vamps. Let's see. In the meantime, we are actually doing fairly decently with our Marauder Horsemasters that charged here. Not nearly as many of them died to the Minotaurs as I thought they would, and the Minotaurs actually took quite a bit of damage. I'm pleasantly surprised there. The Marauder Horsemasters seem just so much superior to the chariots. It's a little bit disappointing. Actually, a lot disappointing. And I get that the Horsemasters for Norsca are tier 4 units, whereas chariots are tier 3 units, but nonetheless. I think they're tier 3 units. The chariots, that is. I really wish that you could power them up even more, and it looks like the enemy army is just about ready to drop here. The Minotaurs appear to all be routing already. They no longer can chase, because we got our melee Marauder Horsemasters out as soon as the Shaman Sorcerer was out, even though they probably could have kept fighting. But now, out of range, the Minotaurs will never catch the Horsemasters, and now we can just destroy them. In fact, we can charge them, because this battle is over. Just a matter of cleaning up, because I do believe the enemy should survive this. We definitely got to kill the Cygors at the very least, so we don't have to contend with more artillery. And we got to try to kill as many of the Minotaurs as possible so that they don't come back. I'm really happy with the way the Beasts of Tashanar handled themselves and how much damage they were able to deal to these Cygors. Very nice. Even though they took quite a bit of damage, very worth it. Like, this is a pretty darn effective chase. We've seen Cygors being chased, well, at least I remember seeing Cygors being chased in various campaigns, where they were able to tank a lot of damage before ultimately going down and sometimes getting away. Oh, crush that poor dog. Oh, wow. Fell right on top of that poor doggo, but that's okay. Yeah, good job. Good job at the chase, and it looks like most of the Minotaurs here will have fallen to our Horsemaster spam. Yeah, so this is yet another reason I'm thinking of replacing 2 more chariots with even more Horsemasters, but it feels like Surtha's army should have more chariots. I feel like, I mean, we can wait. When the chariots get the Flaming Attack Contact Effect buff, Oh, wait, no, they won't get the Flaming Attack Contact Effect buff because they can't use it, because they have Frostbite, or at least the Frostwolf Chariots do. So now I no longer remember what I was going to put on them. Oh, it was going to be the Crow effect, the fly thing that causes damage to units nearby. Yeah, that works too, I suppose. And let's speed it up. This is just about over. Oh, were they all chasing one unit? Look at that. Imagine being this one, this one Ungor with hundreds of freaking horse masters and doggos and chariots on your heels. That's a little bit unfortunate, buddy. I wonder if he survives. Anyway, there we go. Close victory, apparently, but let's see how everybody did in terms of damage. I'm willing to bet that the Horse Masters and the Doggos did quite a bit better than the Chariots, because that's what they usually do. Although, I'm hoping that Sirtha did okay as well. Let's find out. Alrighty, close victory apparently, but I think we won that pretty handily. 114 units lost only, and the major damage taken was by the Beast of Tashnar, who did a great job bringing down that one Cygor and badly mauling the other. As well as, I mean, all the Doggos did quite well. And, well, the Chariots did okay. I mean, a lot of the enemy archers survived, which is a little bit unfortunate. The Chariots, it turns out, aren't actually very good at chasing units down, ironically enough. Now, that's what the Doggos are in here for, but there's just not enough of them when there are that many Ungor Raiders, plus when they're busy killing Cygors. I did almost accidentally kill our mage, and I'm not entirely sure why he behaved that way after only being ordered to do a final transmutation, which he did. He just kept moving forwards afterwards. But that's okay. He survived in the end due to a courageous charge by these 3 units of Marauder Horsemasters, which only got hurt for that reason. Otherwise, they would have escaped with pretty much full HP. Anyway, I guess we are going to kill these captives, because we will probably be fighting again next-ish turn, because we can't finish this army off now. Watch it go into beast stance and kill the Hell Pit now, I swear. That would be infuriating as well. Hopefully you can catch these guys. You're going to go into raiding stance for now. That'll at least get you some free cash, but we can't finish this army off. Man, I'm almost tempted to move away and hope the Gormadni do it for us, but yeah, I think these guys are going to jump to Hell Pit. I didn't think this through, did I? Well, if it happens, it happens. There's not much we can do about it except summon another lord, and I really would prefer not to do that. Now you don't have berserkers in your army, income from buildings. This is all useless for you, isn't it? Anybody knows, does Mountain Scout increase the range of the entire army or just the hero? I've always thought that it was just the hero, because I feel like it would otherwise say Hero's Army or Lord's Army or whatever the hell it usually says when it applies to the army itself. Like, all units in army, that's not the thing that I'm thinking of. All units in army assigned unit. Does anybody even have that? I swear that exists. You guys can just take my word for it, maybe. All units in army. I'm seeing a lot of that, not heroes or lords army. But either way, I don't know whether Mountain Scout works, so I'm just going to give it to this guy anyway. Just because until he gets something better. We should probably give him some enchanted items. I don't really need him to get a Manticore Horn, and the talismans aren't really going to help him out either. Helm of Discord. I feel like I wanted to save that on you. You probably need the melee defense, so you would get you get some armor out of the Helm of Discord. You know what, I'll think about this between the episodes, who to give that to. Otherwise, you also leveled up, didn't you? Yes, you did. What were we getting you? I would love to make you even more tanky, but that's not really an option. We use Gehenna's Golden Hounds a lot, so that's why it's rank 3. I guess we're going to continue using Final Transmutation. And you know what? Searing Doom might have been useful there, although I don't like how the SFO Searing Doom costs an insane amount of Winds of Magic. Like, I used to love it as a spammable spell, but now it's just obnoxiously expensive. But it was pretty obnoxiously overpowered back in vanilla, as I recall, anyway. Because I remember getting thousands upon thousands of kills with Gelt with it. Honestly, all the metal spells are pretty decent. So it's not like we can go wrong getting one of them. Let's get Final Transmutation for now, since I did use it, especially on a super elite unit that this particular army might have trouble dealing with. And then we'll see. Otherwise, the unassigned skill point is Throgg. Heroes not moved. Hjalmars, I guess we're going to have to move you again while we still have money. Although that's not going to be the case for long. It's another success for you. And let's hope for another success for you. Lovely. And you leveled up again. Get you to immortality. I never thought I'd say immortal and Hjalmar in the same sentence, which I didn't, but now I have. You do the same thing, and then we're gonna have to probably watch our cash. You still have 3 turns of this, or 2 turns. Just do it as well. There we go. It's another success and another success all over the place. Beautiful. What are you gonna get? I guess you're gonna get Spread Corruption for now before we continue going into Quell. You're level 18, so you don't get Immortality. Frisky is already immortal, and he has maxed out Corruption, so I guess he's gonna go into Quell now. Alrighty, so the Sorcerers are good. Wulfric, you can start moving closer to Castle Best Stun. You are still going to need to heal yourself. Oh, for the love of... So this is Vampiric territory, so it's not going to be so great for us. Whatever. Well, let's take a little bit of attrition. But do we have a military access? Yeah, we do. I don't really want a defensive alliance with you, Cam, though. He's just going to move into all these ruins. Look, he's moving into Castle Artois right now. Man. I'm almost tempted to kill him just so he doesn't do that, but the thing is, we basically have to kill every faction so that the AI doesn't do that. We might as well just keep him happy. Alright, Wulfric, you keep healing so that you can get a best stun. How much is this thing worth, by the way? It is worth a cool 23k. It's actually not as much as I was hoping it was. Won't really fix our, money situation renewed. Alright, that is good. That's all the buildings we can build. Throgg can't move again because of obnoxiousness. And Ivar Crow Brethren. Man, Throgg, you would have been able to take 2 cities by now. Alright, wait. Who's an assassin? Oh, we can't even summon. We can't even freaking summon here. Oh, man. Okay. Okay, can we summon here? No, we don't have any summoner buildings. I think the closest one is going to be somewhere in the Aisling Conclave. Can the Tower of Crack summon? Yeah, it can. You have Wound, you have Assassinate. We only have 2 out of 8. These guys will cost us a lot per turn, though. Disciplined Perceptive. Really, nobody is good on the field here. I would like somebody who's good on the field. You know what? Let's wait a turn. I'm just going to pray, because he wouldn't be able to get here in time anyway, so I'm just going to pray that Throgg gets the hell out of this. Now, I guess we're going to go Secrets of the Fimir. And then we're gonna go back to all this stuff. I don't think any of this is super necessary right now. I think I was going over this last episode and I didn't find any of it. I mean, I guess we could get bonus versus large for fighting the Bretonnians, but it's not a huge deal either. And Ruination of the Vampire Cats, we're not really having a tough time fighting them, that's the thing. Nah, just do that. Alright, Imminent Rebellion, don't care. And wait, where's that vampire arm? Oh, it's still here. It's not attacking. Okay, well, hopefully it auto-resolves an attack, because oh, wait, no, actually, that might be a fun fight, as I was saying earlier. We'll see. Alright, let's end the turn. Throgg, please. Oh, he moved slightly. Adorable. Oh, my God. And I think Harganeth just got weaker. Oh, Reichland and Talabekland just confederated. That's actually not good. Because they might not survive long enough for us to sack their territories or raise their territories, wherever the hell the quest we have is. That would be unfortunate. And, you are going to attack Sirtha. Sirtha doesn't really want to fight you. I don't know whether this guy's actually in range. Oh, Settlement Garrison is coming. Yeah, just retreat. You don't need to fight the garrison. Screw that. And oh, he killed the beastmen for us. That's perfect. Oh, yeah, this is too basic of an army. We don't need to fight this. Even with a basic garrison, I feel like this won't be too fun, will it? No, I feel like the Chaos fight was worth fighting. The Chaos Rebellion, because the units were relatively tough, but these units will all just explode. Let's just auto-resolve this. Yeah, see what I mean? And then we're gonna sacrifice these captives. If we get a more fun-looking rebellion, I'll obviously fight that, but that one felt not worth it to me. Let's see, we got Ice Age cometh. Win 5 battles against the following race. Beastmen war herds is now no longer possible because that was the last Beastmen unit alive, or army alive. Damn. Wow, and we only needed to win 5 battles too. Oh well, I guess Beastmen do revive constantly, so. Now wait, this guy's out here by himself, which means Sirtha can attack him. It's kind of hilarious. He's gonna move away, but we're gonna be able to follow. Oh, poor Gormani. Oh, wait, did he get far enough away? Really? Nope, he didn't. Yeah, poor thing. I think this is auto-resolvable. I really don't think there's a need to fight this. I really hope you don't die. I'm gonna quick save this because I don't trust it. Please don't die, anybody. Okay, yeah, we're good. That was actually kind of uncomfortably close. But that's still a win. I guess we're gonna revive some of our units here. Scarecrow Banner, which gives us nothing really, and you are going to once again execute the enemy warlord. We need to keep sacking these guys, which was a great suggestion. Now, this is whose territory? This is still Gormani tribe, so yeah, we're gonna raid this territory now, then we're going to have to heal up and just sack farm these without allowing anybody else here that would insta-kill them. That would be the biggest problem. Did you level up off of that, Sirtha? Yes, you did. Level 8. Oh, poor Sirtha. I can't believe he's only level 8. I guess we're gonna have to go with Rally just to buff up our chariots. What's the buff the chariots get again? Marauder chariots units get weapon strength, a little bit of melee attack, and a little bit of charge. I honestly would have really liked it for them to get some missile resistance out of the same thing that hardened hunters get, or maybe some armor. Actually, they have decent armor. Maybe some more missile resistance at least. 10%. Actually, melee resistance would be even better. Or melee defense, rather, which is what I meant by melee resistance. Anyway, let's continue. We don't, I believe, have too much time remaining. Actually, we have a decent amount, I think. Well, some time. I wouldn't say decent. Throgg, now that annoying damn hero has moved out of the way, you're gonna go straight for Zavastra. Oh, and this is sackable. Beautiful. If there's a stack here, it'll instigate. Now this is an auto-resolve, looks like. And I love the fact that Throgg is immune to attrition. This really helps us out. Auto-resolve this, please. Gonna be a lot of auto-resolving with regards to the vampire count, since we basically broke them when we killed all their armies with Throgg. Gonna sack this. There we go, getting our money back. Lovely. Ooh, casualties per battle. You know what? I think that not a bad thing. But I guess we could give it to one of you guys. Oh, you're all filled. Okay, never mind. Then you... Okay, no. We can do something with ya. Oh, right, Beast Tamer. I remember that there was something. Oh, and we're almost in positive income. Amazing. That's been a while. Wait, can you sack 2 at once? Yes you can. That's amazing. Do it. And this is worth 15k. I'll take it. It's not a lot, but... Nah, take it anyway. There we go. I love the fact that these were close together. And then what we'll do, we'll attack the Bekofen, sack it, then move to Zavastra, raise it. Then we will go, I guess, to Bekofen, raise it, and then try to move all the way to Wolfenburg, sack it, back to Castle von Rocken, and raise it. Something along those lines. I hope that makes sense. What can you do here? I guess we just keep moving through Alpha Wolf. You know what? Let's get you Razor Claws. Get you a little bit more damage in there. There we go. Your stats are looking pretty good there, Carnifex. Almost ready to do a Legendary Lords. You're still at rank 37, Throgg. I would like you to continue leveling up. We still can't delete this Lord until this is gone, but the Fimir army is coming soon to theaters near you. Tower of Crack. Lord. Let's take a look at those Fimir Lords. Start at level 15. Wow, it's considerably more than Sirtha at that. Oh, and it looks like we can only summon the Irresolute one. Man, I don't like that. I guess we're gonna have to summon and delete some in order to replace them. Alright, you know what? Let's summon this Military Heritage one. And then insta-delete. And then summon the next one. I know it costs money, but what can you do? And what? Oh. You have to do it in another province. Okay, sure, game, sure. Summon... Wait, what? Oh, wait, are these the only ones we can summon? Because this guy's just here. Oh, damn. They're not like heroes. We only have 3 options? Huh. Because I saw, yeah, well, look how many options we have with these guys. And Marauder Pathfinders, yeah, also a bunch of options, but these guys, the Fimir don't get replaced. Oh, that's disappointing. I shouldn't have summoned this guy then. Because now he's useless because he started at level 5. Oh, well, I guess it's going to be the Irresolute guy that we summon. Oh, well. If we have to, we have to. We can, however, do the same exact thing with the Bale Fiends. Oh, I actually like the knowledgeable one. +5, free wins of magic, and enemies lose 10. Intelligent isn't too bad either. What do you have? Perceptive and tough. Well, we're gonna need 2 either way in this army, so we might as well start summoning them. Is 2 enough? Can we go 4 Fimir Bale Fiends, or is that too many? I'll think about it. Let's see. Do you guys get any Fimir buffs, like direct buffs to Fimir, or no? I don't think they do. Or else I'd stack these guys. Do we even have a follower that buffs Fimir, or no? Ballistic Fury, cast... No, no, no. Beast Tamer. I mean, it's upkeep reduction. Yeah, the Bale Fiends don't buff other Fimir, so there's no real point in getting too many of them, I guess, is there? That's kind of sad. I mean, other than the fact that they're decent fighters. Oh, well. And Mr. Ajurgesh. You know what? I'll deal with your skill points some other time. I don't want to waste the time right now. And obviously we're going to go for shadows with the other one. I'm tempted to get the tough guy. I guess we could wait for the other one. For a better one, but... Hey, it's another Jajura. Oh, I can't have 2 Jajuras, really, game? And both the, both Shadowcasters, too. Not horrible. You know what? We could always replace them if we find a better one. There we go. Those 2 are summoned. That's going to cost us, yeah, suddenly a lot more cash. But this will fix it when this army is gone and not wasting our time. Now, who needs skill points? Oh, you know what? I'm going to skip all of those. That's a between the episode thing, as I've already said. Research available, however, is a now thing, more or less. Though we are effectively running out of time now. What do we have? We have none of this... Marauder Cavalry, it's a little bit of weapon strength. You know what? This is better. Melee strength for chariots, or melee attack for chariots. Bigger loss reduction, diplomatic relations with Norsca. Yeah, clearly what we need, game. A Diplo with Norsca. Unassigned skill points, don't care. Heroes not moved. You know what? I could do that between the episodes as well. Unless we end the turn right now. You know what? I don't think we're going to get another battle this particular episode. So I guess we might have to... basically call it here. Oh, you can build your demonic head prow now. That's lovely for you. We will attack Baston at the start of next episode. Probably don't need to make that one a cinematic battle. But we'll still fight it on the field, I think. We'll see. It doesn't look like it's too tough of a garrison, which is why I'm thinking that it's not going to be necessary. Yeah, so I am going to call it here just because I believe we're out of time. Next time, other than the attack on Castle Baston, what else will we have to do? I guess that'll mostly be Throggy just making headway over here. We need to move through these lands and hit Talabek land, or formerly Talabek land, now Reichland, before they get wrecked. They have 7 provinces. We need to be able to raise 3. To get our Wintertooth Crown quest. And I guess Ostermark will count as well, but they might die as well. I guess they're doing pretty good since they've survived this long. But Nagenhof is only a basic settlement. It's not upgraded, which means that if it does get attacked by several stacks, it will fall. So anyway, yeah, Throgg's going to deal with all this. Since most of this is going to be auto-resolve, that should probably happen in a single episode. And then I think, yeah, next episode, as soon as this is gone, in fact, as soon as this army is gone, I'm going to delete the army at Kislev, and I'm going to start building the Fimir army. Because we need more armies out, that's the thing. I mean, obviously Surtha would be helping, but he needs to farm this stuff. And in fact, let's just check how much more of this we need to do. Norsca. So I think we have the first level, so we need 9 more battle wins against the Norscan forces. Then Cirtha can destroy these guys, or rather he can forcibly confederate them into our own territory, move out, and start helping. As soon as we have Cirtha and our Fimir army on the field, we should be able to start attacking Ulthuan, I think, because by then, I would assume that Wulfric will have destroyed pretty much all of Bretonnia, and then we can just do what the hell we damn well feel like. And I don't even remember what the objectives are anymore. Destroy Reichland. Oh, this is for long campaign. Destroy Reichland, destroy Karazakarak, and destroy Eataine. I don't know whether we'll bother with destroying Karazakarak. It really depends on how far down they've gone. If they've taken all the Badlands down here, that's going to be... it's going to take too long. It's going to get kind of boring. I kind of want to destroy Eataine because the elves have been annoying me either way. Plus, there's only so much dwarves we can fight. It really depends on how big Karazakarak is. They should, in theory, start getting weaker when they get attacked by the greenskins, but since we're destroying the vampires, another one of their enemies, they might be too strong, they might be destroying the greenskins. What else do we need? Maintain 6 units total, already done. Maintain a bunch of monsters, easy, because the Fimir will fix that for us, and then get a bunch of buildings, or rather a bunch of... settlements, that's fine. And of course we'll need to attain the level 3 allegiance with a god. I'm not entirely sure which god we'll end up doing. I'm leaning... I think the Hound has the best buff, by far, because it's vigor loss and weapon strength, as well as free XP for basically all of our armies. However, I feel like it doesn't fit with Throgg, so what I might end up doing is I might do Champion of the Eagle, even though I feel like this is by far the most useless of the buffs. I mean, there's also Champion of the Crow, but the Plague just sounds so uninteresting. Although that will allow us to kill the dwarves pretty easily, most likely. We could also do Serpent. The reason I'm leaning towards Eagle is mostly because I want to see the Azric the Maze Keeper on our field, on the field rather. Another special lore to screw around with. Even though the buff is kind of trash. But anyway, those are all problems for, you know, the several episodes to go, or the next several episodes. So with that said, as always, I do appreciate any and all feedback with regards to the gameplay or the way I do things on this channel. If you have a second, please do take to leave a like and a comment to support the channel. It really does help. As always, all glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.
Shame on destruction.